Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Ashton Jackson. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Monday night game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Seahawks won the game 20-17. So before we hop into the video, I appreciate if you guys will like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content, man. So if people didn't watch the Monday Night Football game, the Seattle Seahawks, they ended up winning over the Philadelphia Eagles 20-17. It was a hell of a game by the Seattle Seahawks. Really proud in what they did today. They just really have been paying attention to what the Dallas Cowboys did, to what the 49ers did, and established that versus the Eagles, man. They were able to attack them during the air, and that's what ended up getting them their game-winning touchdown. Was they said, forget it, forget running the ball because we don't have enough time. But we have a lot of great receivers, which they do, and they showcased that when they played us November 29th, against us on that Thursday night game. Jason had a good game. Tyler Lockett had an okay game, but DK Metcalf was the star of that game. DK Metcalf in today's game was an afterthought, and I really thought that not Seattle, but Philly, showed some things that they wanted to take him away, make sure that he wasn't a factor. But even though they shaded help and covered his side, I felt like they still could have attacked DK majority of the game, like how Seattle did against us, and had a similar performance, if not blew this team out the water, because they played tremendous defense. The Seattle Seahawks did, but when that last drive, when they knew they had to go get it, they they laced up their cleats and they aired it out versus the Philadelphia Eagles, man. So really, in all, why I'm even talking about this game is because this game has playoff implications for both Seattle and the Philadelphia Eagles. Right now, as it stands, as you guys see on the screen, the Dallas Cowboys, if the season were to end today, would be the second seed in the NFC conference playoffs, right? But um, Philadelphia technically still controls their destiny. Um, Philadelphia wins out and we win out. Philadelphia still ends up having ends up winning the division because of strength of schedule, but we still basically in all we still need them to lose one more game. In their last three games, they got the Giants twice, the Tommy DeVito Giants, and then they got the Arizona Cardinals with Kyler Murray in them, right? What game do I see them dropping? Because they're going to drop one more game. You just look at what they were tonight. They weren't missing anybody outside of Darius Slay. He did have a knee procedure, but even if Darius Slay was in this game, I don't think he makes a tremendous impact. I really don't. But I believe they said he won't come back until the end of the regular season. So even if he misses, let's say he misses the Arizona game and he misses the Giants game the first time, I feel like who's going to get him, who's going to get us to win the division, honestly, will be the Arizona Cardinals. But God keeps showing us signs, guys. The Dallas Cowboys needs to win this division because I believe that when Dallas wins out, it starts versus Miami in Miami. It starts on a road game. You have to go on the road and you have to prove that you can beat a great team on the road. If you're going to be able to do that, and when you do that on Sunday, that will catapult your team with new confidence. Again, you're beating a team well over 500. You beat them on the road. Then you go on a short week. You go play at your home, at your house versus Detroit, and then you got to go out and you have to play Week 18, and you have to go take care of business against the Washington Commanders Week 18. So it will be in Washington. So again, you will be on the road again. So like I said, your last three games, are two of them on the road, and one of them is at home against Detroit. So Dallas, you got to take care of business, man. And I believe we will take care of business. But I do think the Arizona Cardinals can get the Philadelphia Eagles because I just don't think that's a really good matchup for the Eagles because I think with Kyler Murray healthy, they're fighting. And, Jonathan Gannon, that is his former team that he just left previously with. He was coaching last year as the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to go out there. Trey McBride has been on a tear this season. He always was going to be a great prospect or even a great player coming out of Colorado State, but they've been looking really well. They're tough defensively. They can run the football. They can air the football out. I just think that it's a fair matchup versus the Philadelphia Eagles, even though the Eagles are far and a way better team than the Arizona Cardinals. But I think Arizona is going to fight, and they're going to want to fight a little bit tougher because their head coach used to coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I think that's who gets them. That's who is going to get them. But I think Dallas Cowboys, not I think, I know the Dallas Cowboys have to win out, and they're going to have to play to the maximum effort just to get the division. And like I said, God keeps showing us signs, man. We have to win this division. And the reason why I'm saying you have to win this division, because I'm putting it right now, I have the playoff picture on the screen. The first seed, Niners, they look like the best team in football right now. And that's not even a competition right now. But I think the Niners are going to get the number one seed. I did predict that in one of my videos. I believe the Dallas Cowboys will get the 2 seed. And the reason why I need the Dallas Cowboys to get the 2 seed is because if you're looking at how the way it is shaped up right now, one is San Francisco, they play in Santa Clara, whatever. Dallas 2, Detroit 3, Tampa 4, Eagles 5, Minnesota 6, LA Rams 7. So let's paint a perfect picture. We take care of business versus the Rams. It will be a lot tougher the second go around than it was the first time, even though it will be at home. But I believe that we will take care of business. We're going to beat the Rams. You look at Detroit, they play Minnesota. That's a toss up. They haven't played each other at all yet this season. They do play each other this week, week 16, and then they play again week 18. So I really think that the Detroit Lions are probably going to split in the regular season, but I do think that Detroit is going to get them in the regular season. Now, if LA moves up a game and they're 6th seed, and then the 7th seed is Minnesota, which I would probably like a little bit more because I won't have to play against Sean McVay, and it's tough playing against the Rams or any of those guys from the Kyle Shanahan coaching tree versus Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. It's a bad matchup, man. It's a really bad matchup. So I think that I would rather I don't care who we play, but like I said, I think it'd be a little bit easier for the Dallas Cowboys. Have they rather go out and go play Minnesota or the Seahawks again in the 7th seed versus playing the Rams? But it still doesn't matter. You still have to take care of business. You still have to win that game, get out of the wild card round. If the Detroit Lions take care of business and they win, we're playing against each other automatically. It's going to be 2 seed versus 3 seed. 3 seed Detroit Lions are coming to Dallas 2 seed. If Philadelphia wins and takes care of business versus Tampa, which I don't think they will, especially with especially with the way their defense has been looking. But let's say they take care of business, right? Let's say they win. They gotta go play San Francisco. I don't care when we gotta go see San Francisco because I always said, and I said it before in a prior video, if you want to go play in Vegas, you're going to have to play Philly, but you're damn sure going to have to see San Francisco again, man. Like, you're going to have to, man. So it's tough reality, but you have to do it if you're Dallas. You have to go play San Francisco again. And I think that with 2 playoff wins underneath our belt, having to go play San Francisco is going to be, and especially you get a tough win versus Minnesota or a tough win versus the Rams. Then you go out, you get a hard fought win again, and you go play the Detroit Lions and you beat the Detroit Lions, and then you go to the NFC conference game you haven't been in almost 30 years. I think that's going to be a hell of a matchup. And then you haven't been to the NFC Championship in 30 years. And the last time you two played in the NFC Championship game was in 94, 95. So I really just think that that'll be a hell of an NFC conference game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Niners. But the Dallas Cowboys have to be the 2 seed because I think it's a lot more easier that way. Rather you go to the 2 seed than rather you be the 5th seed because the Dallas Cowboys have been basura on the road this year, man. And you don't want to be on the road and you got to play Tampa, who, if they won their division, Baker Mayfield with nothing to lose, that's a tough matchup versus Dallas. I still think we're going to win because we're a better team. But then if the seed below you, LA, Minnesota, don't take care of business or don't win versus the 3 seed Detroit Lions, and that's like I said again, if Philly wins the division, they're 2 seed, and then 3 seed ends up being the Detroit Lions. 2 and 3 seed play each other, and then you gotta go play San Francisco with a week after San Francisco has been off for a week, and then now you gotta go play them in the second round. So it'll be similar to last year. How last year you played Tampa, then you had to go play San Francisco the next round. You would rather you be the second round, you be the second seed, 7th seed, you play the 3 seed or the 5th seed, Philadelphia. Still, Philadelphia got to go to your house, and then you go play San Francisco. You don't want it the other way around. If you're Dallas, I don't mind because I know what my goals are and where my goals lie. I never wavered. We have to play San Francisco regardless. So, again, thank you for Seattle taking care of business. Again, they're still doing us no favors because we still have to go out there and go take care of business. Regardless, like I said, nobody's doing us no favors because you still have to go out there. You have to take care of business, regardless if you're Dallas. You still have to win out, and you still need a little bit of more help. But again, Dallas Cowboys first have to take care of their own business before anyone else handles our business. So that's about it for the video. Hopefully, you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.